So what's going on, guys? It's Joe here, and today I'm going to be doing a review. Basically the question is going to be, can you buy a good gaming laptop for under £1,000? And the answer to that is yes. So let's just get into it. After that I'm going to show you some specs, tell you what's in it, tell you what graphics card it's got, tell you what frames it can run certain games at. So I'll be back in a second. So guys, this is actually the computer. As you can see, it's pretty good looking. It's got a wide range of ports, right? It's got an SD card slot there, USB, HDMI, Ethernet, and a Thunderbolt, I think. It's either that or a security lock. And on the other side, it's basically the same thing. So it's basically the same on the other side, but you've got one USB here, two USB, and then a headphone port, and then you've got the charger lead. Yeah. So when you actually go ahead and open this thing up, you will see that it's got a backlit keyboard, and there is just a quick glimpse at some of the specs. But it's got a nice red rim around the keyboard, it's got a red grille on the speaker, that is the power button right there. When you turn it on, you'll come up to your loading screen, then you have to put your pin in. So once I've put my pin in, it comes up to the loading screen. Now I've changed the background, so I've got something that matches my setup at the moment. Bit of red and black theme. But let's actually get into some of the specs. So this computer has got a i5. I think it's a... Wait, let me check real quick. Right, so guys, I'm back. I just remembered the specs. It's got a i5 17300HQ quad-core processor made by Intel. You can see right down there, that one. This camera's got a horrible focus. Yeah, that one right down there. It's got an i5 7300HQ, 8GB of RAM, a 256GB SSD, 1TB of storage, and a GTX 1050 4GB graphics card. And in case you don't realise, guys, that is a very good deal for what this laptop was priced. So if you haven't guessed by now, this laptop is actually under £1,000. This laptop is actually £799, which means that it's like quite budget, but also not extremely budget. So, well, I've managed to save up for this thing in less than, I think, about 3 or 4 months, which is quite good for this price. But now I'm going to get you into some of the benchmarks, and also some of the rendering times. So I'll see you guys in a second. Right, so guys, before I get into the benchmarks and so on and so forth, I'm actually going to show you guys some of the features. As you guys can see, it's got a backlit keyboard, which is really good for when you're editing or typing or gaming at night. As you guys can see, look at how much that stands out. So much easier to type on when you're just playing games or whatever. This laptop has got a 720p. It's got 720p, 60 frames per second camera. So if I quickly open that up for you guys, you will see me right there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a quick sample of me, and then a sample of me on the camera. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Hello, my name is Joseph. Hello, my name is Joseph. This laptop has also got a 1080p 60Hz IPS panel, which is extremely good for just gaming. It's got, wait, if I just show you, it has got very good viewing angles, which is better than basically any phone that you've got these days. But this computer has also got a semi-mechanical keyboard. If I get a little audio test, but if you guys can hear. As you guys can hear, it's actually really quiet, but yeah, it's got the feel of a mechanical keyboard. Right, so guys, as well as the really good specs, it's also got really good build quality. As you can see, minimal flex in the screen. And if I go ahead and open it up, minimal flex in the keyboard. So now eventually I'm going to get into some of the benchmarks. See you guys in a minute. Right, so guys, I've actually got my clip loaded up. It is, how long is that? 59 seconds long. And I'm going to render this on CPU only. Render using CPU only. So render that first. Then I'll be back and tell you how long it takes. Right, so guys, whilst this is rendering quickly, I can do a bit of an audio test, as you guys can hear. It is quite loud, but when you're playing, like my mate Tom is currently playing some Rainbow Six Siege, whilst you're doing stuff you can barely notice it. But yeah, this render is about to finish. For a 1 minute video it takes 3 minutes, so 1:3 ratio. That really isn't that bad considering my old laptop, which was I think £120 reduced, rendered a 1 minute video in 27 minutes. So it's a big improvement. I think that's a 7 times improvement. No, 9 times. Okay. Now I'm going to do it on GPU only. Render. Now I'll be back when this is finished. As you guys can see, the GPU and the CPU are pretty much on par. So this took 2 minutes 57 seconds as opposed to 3 minutes exactly. When the GPU really comes into its element is when you start to do some gaming on this thing. So I'm going to get some gaming going and then I'll be back. Right, so guys, we are now into the gameplay part of the video. As you can see, I'm currently showing you the NVIDIA Experience application, and on the right middle it is saying battery to quality is like a little timeline thing, and I'm going to be having battery the most important and quality the least important for this very first one, and then for the two after this I'm going to be having quality the most important, battery the least important. Right, so guys, these are going to be the settings for the first couple clips. So I'm going to be having 1080p resolution, and then for the rest everything is going to be high, and so on. Right, so now guys, we're actually into the gameplay. All the way out through these clips, I'm averaging around 35 to 40 frames per second, so instead of being a little bit voiceover, being a little bit annoying, I'm just going to play the clip, and then when we get to the next setting, I'm going to say this again, and then stop.
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him sin. We need tonight.
So now guys, we're into the next set of settings. We're currently running at 1080p as the quality, and then like medium for everything else, medium view distance, medium rendering distance, medium shadows, and I'm running at 40 to 45 frames per second. Right guys, now I've actually changed the battery to the lowest important and the quality is the most important, and I'm just going to see what frame rate I'm running at. I think, if I can remember rightly, this one's about 40 to 45, similar to the last one, but this is going to be 1080p, everything high. Alright, so now guys, for the final time I'm changing the settings to 1080p, medium, and for this I run about 45 to 60 frames per second, which is crystal clear, no lagging at all. Right, so guys, overall, question that I asked at the beginning of the video, can you buy a budget gaming laptop for under £1,000? and it'd be very good? The answer is yes. It is this bad boy here, and as you guys can see, its specs are amazing. For the price, you can't get much better. So the only thing wrong with this computer is it's a red and black themed computer, and they give you a blue charging lead. Other than that tiny microscopic detail, this computer is amazing. It's anything I ever needed. I can render, I can stream, I can play games. This is everything I need. So I will see you guys next video. Let me know what you think about this sort of like video like this, reviews. So guys, subscribe to Tom, TRNY, channel in the description. We're not sponsored by Sun Exotic, by the way, guys. So that's right. See you guys later. Peace.